Good evening. Let's go with that one. There we go. Oh. Get me a lamp. Now it's working. Great. I don't know why turning my microphone off in Streamlabs turns it off in Voice Meter, but fine. Fine. Hello, Thyrus. Just crying. See, Final Fantasy XIV is a game that I tried once and didn't really get into, but I keep hearing it's really good. So you never know. Anyway, we're going to go to the Electrodynamic Cenobium. I've made Thyrus and Telsian, but unfortunately they have no equipment. So, might not take them along just yet. Not just yet. I've made Thyrus a melee psyker, and Telsian is a ne'er-do-well shooty boy. That's how we roll. That is how we roll. Oh, press any key. There we go. Hello. Oh, welcome to the landing area, Your Lordship. Glory to the Von Valencius dynasty. Thank you. Really good start. Great.
That wasn't so difficult.
No, judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same guards the governor sent to the monastery's aid. Oh.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
They, people unworthy of entering the hallowed Cenobium, humbly said their prayers next to the computational altar. Oh, good for them. Just in time for dinner. It's once I get into the story's good later on, especially once you get to Heavensward. Yeah, see, I kind of bounced off it quite early, but I did hear that people said it was really good.
Unexpected result.
Oh, goods. What do we got? Lovely. Gotta scour the area for stuff we can loot. Because that's what rogue trading's all about.
One step at a time.
I found some cups! Quick, stuff them in the cargo! How did you get in here? None of your business, I'm a fucking rogue trader, fuck off! This is my house! Well, these cups are mine now! These cups belong to the Von Valencius dynasty, you bastards! Please leave.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Indeed. Alright, open the gates. What have I missed? From the start? Well, we turned up on Theodora von Valencius's ship. She was like, hey, you might be my heir or some shit. And I was like, cool. And then she died. And I was like, well, I guess that means I get to be the big bad rogue trader guy. And now I'm in charge of being a rogue trader and shit. And it's all kicking off. There we go. I think that's the best summary you're probably ever going to get about this game. It's pretty comprehensive. Pretty comprehensive. Every 10 points in strength adds 1 damage to melee attacks. Oh, well, I didn't know that. 97? Come on, there we go. Heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had time to reach for their weapons.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
The wired junctions are often marked with symbols of a key that appears to connect 2 lines. Good. Hatred that fuels your words and impulses burns like a supernova. There are no wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror and his eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels. Oh.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again.
The last Electro Priest you killed, where did you find? Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Jesus, we're a hell of a motley bunch, aren't we? The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A full sword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. Seneschal, isn't this a chap we're supposed to find for Lord Inquisitor?
I dare say it is, Lord Captain. Now, if it were possible for the gentleman to properly introduce himself and dispel our doubts.
Seneschal? Lord Captain? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to a rogue trader? Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich van Kalox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. I must confess, I'm perplexed to meet someone of your standing in a place like this.
I'm here to collect you. I am under orders of the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require, after which I am to provide you with safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You are addressing a rogue trader.
Abelard, he's a fucking Inquisitor boy.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the Final Dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted Final Dawn.
Yeah, it certainly would be a firework.
Blasphemous insanity.
Precisely what are you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
Points the corpse. What did you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
Yeah, I can imagine that would help. This wretched planet's troubles are none of my concern. I'm taking you to the ship now.
Perhaps I haven't made myself sufficiently clear. In the Lord Inquisitor's absence, it is I who embody the will of the Holy Ordos. The Inquisition is fully intent on thwarting the vile prophecy that threatens doom for an entire planet, and I am not leaving the Rykad system until any such threat is removed.
In that case, I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep... I'm going to take Cassia out. We'll get...
Patience? My
what's his
nerves
face?
are
Heinrich.
frayed.
Heinrich is in. Cassia is out. So, what are we doing here? You have... Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer... You know, you're kind of like a melee boy. You're a melee boy. What do you have so far? Defensive maneuvers. You've got Word of the Emperor. All enemies in the circle with a 5-star radius gain 1 resolve until the end of combat. Okay. 9 arm, increase 10 strength. Always nice. So you have melter weapon efficiency for some reason. I mean, basic. I mean, advanced skill. I mean, you would do, right? Because you're the Ordo Xenos. Makes sense. Humanity's finest, sanctioned Psyker Biomancer. You got Biomancy. Iron Arm, Humanity's finest, strength, dogmatic follower, dogmatic adherent. Okay. Jeremy? Close enough. Okay, so... Right, what offensive abilities do we have? Crowd kill. More importantly... What is... Hang on. What's your equipment? What are you equipped with? No, I just want to see your equipment. I don't know what you're actually equipped with. I can't tell. There we go. Right. You've got a Force Sword and a Biomancer Staff. Makes sense. Okay. I mean, not a bad start. 11 to 15 damage. So deals additional psi rating damage. Okay. Your psi rating is currently 0. Which is, I believe, means you're not psychic. But it's probably just more of a game mechanic more than anything else. I think you can increase that at level 10. What does this do? Psychic attacks, including damaging psychic powers, now poison enemies. Oh, that's... I mean, I do like poisoning people, so we'll go with that. We will go with... I'm going to increase your toughness. So at the end of combat, all targets within the area suffer -5 + 3 times psi rating penalty to strength and agility, and 3 + 2 times psi rating % increase to all incoming damage. Ooh, that's quite nice. That is quite nice. Swarm enemy is always quite good though. But I kind of tend to go with Enfeeble. Damage increased by 50% against Xenos, by 100% against Chaos Worshippers, who carry by 150 against demons, and 50% of the enemy is already damaged, cycle, or any of the... Okay. This power does not affect targets that lack souls. You know what? Let's get Purge Soul. And I'm going to go with... Let's increase your Xenos lore, which just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? I'm going to increase your weapon strength. Sanguine Siphon. Every time the Psyker deals damage, they gain +1 stack of Sanguine Siphon effect. If the effect was dealt to the target adjacent to Psyker, they gain +2 stacks instead. When the Psyker suffers a lethal damage, the stacks of Siphon are removed to reduce its damage by -1 for each stack until either all stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. Huh. First turn, very. That's okay. Stabilizing factor. First second power used each turn increases veil degradation. I mean, that's quite nice because that will slow down the veil degradation, which is a massive pain in the arse. Edge of Dawn, more damage. Yes, that's at level 10, so we definitely want to do that. Force weapons deal 1 plus psi rating, more damage, and have 5 + 5 times psi rating. Yeah, obviously. Daring Breach. I like that one. Right, this is level... Is this level 10? Genuinely can't remember. Yes, it is. Right, increase our psi rating. There we go. Let's increase strength as well. And, oh, now we're opening up some of the good shit. Oh, regeneration. Now that's pretty good. Invigorate. Restores 2 times Psyker's psi rating plus willpower bonus wounds the target. If this ability brings the target to full wounds, this power also removes all stunned, bleeding, fatigued, blinded, immobilized, staggered, and fresh injury effects. Got there in the end. That does sound pretty good. %15 bonus to parry. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Carouse is also strong. Less damage taken. Good. Carouse? I thought Carouse was just for... represents the ability to resist negative effects applied by some poisons, stimulants, or alcohol. May give access to new dialogue options. I think it's just a dialogue option thing. I don't think it affects combat. So I think toughness is your ability to resist status effects. And carouse is just, you know, if you have a drinking party or something. Improved. Oh, that might actually be quite useful.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Let's do a little logic. Hello. They were holding out on us. Good job, Pascal. We've got leather armor, charge staff. What? Okay, what's our awareness? What's the best? 30, 45, 30, 30, 80. Okay, Adira is our awareness girl. Spots all kind of cool hidden shit.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Huh. Huh.
What life? Oh, what an amusing attempt at defiance.
Show them no mercy!
I've been ambushed. Well, that's lame.
Advancing. My vow is to serve.
Pascal, you are fucking Fucking genius. Good job, buddy. Droxas, hello! How are you liking the game so far? I fucking love this game. It's great.
Yet iron knows no pain.
Good parry. I don't like this. This is not my bag, baby. What does this do? Consign. Increase hit chance. Right. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna buff
Anything
Heinrich.
else?
And then I'm gonna shout at him until his head explodes. No, I'm gonna shout at you.
Farewell.
And his head exploded. Always fun.
Martyrdom is a reward.
Your blood will flow!
This is lame. Slice and dice.
I'm done with this one.
I won't object to it.
Good job. What does this do? All eyes in a circle within 5-star radius gain 2 resolve. That sounds pretty...
Let's see to it.
Seems pretty fucking legit.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
That's the spirit.
I'm not the enemy.
No, but, you know, she doesn't like you, so can't really argue with that. Let's give you a little... Don't hit Heinrich, alright?
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I'll take it.
My place is at the fore. At your beck and call.
Shattered foes in my wake.
Combat is like XCOM, yes, otherwise it's an RPG, yeah. Hearing assuming it plays very similar to XCOM mechanics, yeah. Similar, yeah, similar. Voice of command. Let's usurp me.
See.
And you.
I will do my duty.
Can do that.
High momentum.
Can I shoot him? Oh, that guy. I can definitely shoot that guy, right? No? Oh, there we go.
What if?
There we go. That's better.
I will endure.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Say goodbye to your cover, you piece of shit. Oh, I could go dismantling attack, but there's no one near me.
My competencies are not that universal.
Sure. Ow. You shot me, you
Pain
a-hole.
and duty go hand in hand.
Resuscitation liturgy is required.
The fuck?
Flesh betrays me.
Oh, is it because you moved? Oh, you moved and so you got shocked. Right. I thought you'd only got shocked if you sat in there, but I think it's if you move. Is that right? I don't know. have no fucking clue what happened there.
The Emperor is on our side.
Well, I mean, if he was, then I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's kill you.
Reckoning is due.
Choppy chop chop. I'm gonna purge your soul,
For the
baby.
throne's glory.
I won't object to it.
So... Okay, yes. Best not to move then.
Faith without deed. Doubt is for the weak.
High momentum.
What the fuck? There's a 30% chance this creature will start praying to the dark gods at the end of their turn. At the start of this creature's next turn, veil degradation is increased by 1, and the gods answer this prayer. 40% chance a psychic phenomena is triggered. 10% chance this creature becomes a chaos spawn. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
At your beck and call.
Okay, Abelard, can you please fucking kill this guy?
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
What the fuck?
Victory is imminent.
Let's do that.
At your beck and call. An exemplary strike.
It was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Pretty fucking legit.
It will be done.
Let's see. Voice of
I won't sully myself with that.
No. Have you already got voice of command on you? Did I do voice of command on you?
I'm powerless
I did do
to
voice of,
act.
okay, voice of command on you. That's fair.
Even
Abelard.
I won't do that.
Seriously, too far away. You are shitting me. Okay, well... Can you please... What's that? 86% chance. Oh, what a fucking shot. Of course that was. I am disliking this intently.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I'm done with this one.
Agenta. I mean, what the fuck moments are par for the course when it comes to warp anything? Yeah, but still. But fucking I mean, the thing is, right, so there was a battle I fought last stream where Chaos Spawn just kept fucking turning up. Like, they just kept popping up. I had to fight like 2 of the fuckers. I was like, where the fucking hell are these guys coming from? And apparently it's this bullshit.
Get me
Don't take damage, don't take damage, don't take damage. Good. Okay, we'll kill... Hang on.
Let's
Kill you.
see to it. Be gone.
Slice and dice, motherfucker.
But of course,
endure.
Lord Captain.
Okay, I can't hit you from there, so I guess I mean take a punt, right?
I won't do that.
You can't even target him. Void Bite doesn't work because Abelard is a fucking bruiser.
I will do my duty.
Abelard's like, I can't hear you over the sound of me kicking your ass.
Victory is imminent. Indeed. It will be done. I will do my duty.
Did you not do that? Oh, you're just out of range. If I move, I'm going to get electrified, right? Okay, well... Let's shoot you. Oh. What a fucking shot.
I won't sully myself with that.
Maybe it's a bug, because... if it's 10% chance, that should be quite low, right? Like, that should be quite a low chance for it to... Don't hit me.
binaric override.
Right, we will expose weakness. Okay, you're dead, which is good. Does Abelard need help? I mean...
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Good, thank you, Heinrich. That's very kind. Okay, if you charge over here... Get you a little bit closer. Abelard obviously doesn't give a flying shit about this guy.
At your beck and call.
Nicely done. Let me just pick him off.
At work. Ah, another one is shattered.
It's nothing.
Okay, what the fuck's going on here? Right, crippled arm. That's not good. You have a crippled leg.
Join me in prayer. Ministration is a holy task.
Who now? Okay, let's find. Right, that's fine. Who's got the most Medicaid? You've got 35. I think it's Adira's probably. Adira's got. Right, Adira's got those. Sue. Yes. Adira, could you?
Gone squab.
Injuries will not slow me.
This will help.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Can that be? Oh, we have to go back to the void ship. Okay. Yeah. Improved body glove, sniper rifle, all that can go in there. Okay, I'm just going to send a deer in. Wait for the lightning. Yeah, we're going to have to go back to the void ship to heal that because crippled arm is brutal.
The
and then
future is
Agenta,
never
it
certain.
basically makes Agenta fucking useless. So is that oh, a precise? No, that's not. That's a sniper rifle. No, we're just going to get rid of that. Okay, you've got terrible tech use, so don't worry.
Something ominous lurks ahead.
Gotcha.
Oh, one step at a time, amidst the madness.
I mean, who the fuck decided to turn these things on? Or are they just on all the time?
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Bravely ran away. They can indeed.
Curiosity.
We'll be right back.
Sings in my veins.
Just come running out. Come running out back. The shuttle flies where they're all going, huh? And 10 minutes later, the shuttle comes back and everyone runs back in. So that should have got rid of those effects, I think. Yeah, I think that's basically. You just have to go back to the void ship. Right. Nope, that's the starport. I want to go back that one. There we go. Yeah. There we go. The workplace safety is a relic thing of... Well, yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair. We're back.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Oh, I need to open the gate again. In this millennium? Entirely located in the Electrodynamic Cenobium? Can I see it? No. Okay. That was fucking fucking disaster. Oh, I love environmental hazards.
Oh, there will be
Right,
no
we're going this way.
peace
Maybe this
in
way is
my
safer.
way.
Hello.
Acquisition is possible.
Oh, hello. Mummified electro priest. A tech priest body rests on a metal table surrounded by sparking spirals of copper coil. A patina, a sacred covered his withered flesh. His augments have been polished with great care. Intricate electus, like tattoos, but electus, cover the dead man's crossed arms and bare torso, and strands of wire envelop his head. Pascal respectfully bows his head before the dead man and carefully touches the shriveled body with a touch of his mechadendrite. Honoured adherent, I thank you for your showing the truth of the Fabricator General Petrogruber's maximum. Death does not end the service of the spirit driven. Examine the body. The body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. The ancient servant of the Omnislayer must be data dreaming, his mind enveloped in digital reverie. Can persist for hundreds or even thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. The sacred state of trance is a great reward only earned by the wisest and most pious servants of the machine god. Next to the table, the body is resting on. You see two small amulets crafted from burned cogitator circuit boards. There is no dust on these small offerings. They were clearly left here recently. I mean, I don't think we should disconnect him. It's like taking Neo out of the fucking Matrix. Isn't it?
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Okay. Well, maybe we should. That just seems like a bad thing to do. Like, you got someone, you know, having a nice little rest for thousands of years. Then someone just runs up to them and just yanks the wires out of their head. No, it's not going to let me do it now. Oh, it's probably for the best, to be honest. Probably for the best. Cortus was killed with a hit to the back from some kind of electric weapon. Skitari, maybe? Hello? You shall be purified by the motive force, blasphemer. Oh. Hi, guys.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise. Pain soothes my soul. Ooh, another scar to my collection.
Well, that was, interesting. Right. We could go flamer. I mean, why wouldn't we? If I
God,
go here,
Emperor, move through me.
I can
Be
flame
the
all of
fire
them.
in my heart.
Line them up, boys.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Toasty. Ow.
Vengeance will be swift.
God, you're such a dick. Okay, let's buff Abelards. Let's increase my dodge. Who gets to move next? You do. Okay.
Stop it!
Okay, Heinrich. Guess you're just going to... Well, first things first.
Naturally.
Word of the Emperor. Then,
For the throne's glory.
make yourself stronger. What does that do? Psychic Force. Deals initial 2 times psi rating times willpower bonus damage may trigger psychic phenomena and perils of the warp. Right, let's not do that.
I won't object to it.
Let's just hit you with that. Warren, thank you very much. Blessed be the Warren. Okay, Abelard. You can do it in one line, can't you? But it has to be... You're on fire, aren't you? How much health do you have? 3. So you'll be dead next. But when you activate next, you're dead, basically.
Indeed.
You'll be fucking dead, mate. You ain't going
It
nowhere.
will be done. I took care of this one.
Yeah, Abelard.
Victory is imminent.
You take care of everyone. Don't hit me. I'm too pretty to die. Okay, you serve me. Voice of
Schemes within
command.
schemes.
And okay, you're dead. So
What
Pascal,
if?
would you please
My vow
smush?
is I venerate you, machine spirit.
Attaboy. Tell you what, analyze that guy. And then I will zap you.
Fate claims another one.
One exploit on all enemies in combat that makes a free attack against the attack always hits. Okay.
Activating Force Mode Sacrament.
Nicely done. You can wail on both of them.
Value.
Good fucking job.
Messiah knows
Strike me again and see what happens.
Okay, that's not too bad. Oh,
successfully terminated.
the fool.
The enemies of the Emperor will be
Take a hit.
undone.
It's fine, you dodged it.
I'll do it.
Did you miss? I mean, he's already on fire.
Anything else? Be gone.
And he died. Oof. Like the
In this
electro
tapestry
flail.
of a world,
Electro flail guys.
I am the rogue thread.
So what I didn't realise is that Adira has like a 5% chance to summon a demon whenever she uses a psychic ability, which is actually it's actually really nasty. Well, I did not expect, I assume, Admech character and party to hit that hard. It's impressive. It is impressive.
Curiosity.
It's like a fucking
sings
truck, mate.
in my veins.
Thing is, all the characters can do a lot of damage. I'm assuming running into that would be bad. Hello. Anything lying around that I can use? Oh, there's some goods.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
The cogitator green screen lights up as you approach it and displays the flashing message. Pilgrim, only the words of the great galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing the canticle too. The device's keyboards light up, clearly expecting you to enter the rest of the verse. Pascal, kindly remind me how this hymn goes. Pascal's vox lets out a noisy groan as if he's clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a raspy voice, "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn." Abelard snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. "Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magos has been caught out not knowing a prayer, and now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day." The blessed cathode that beckoneth the timeless electron. Verse 2 calls to you, pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards the arcane key that clotheth the circuit. Now finish the prayer, pilgrim. May the unity of the sacred charge's power, the mortal body and the blessed, the faultless, no, that one. Anyone who's learned the path of our Cenobum is worthy of its gifts. Walk the path of enlightened, absorb the age of wisdom, sing with me again. The screen goes dark in disappointment. Okay, well, not that one. I'm assuming we'll come across something which will let us know what the fuck that is. Okay, we're going to have to go the hard way then.
My nerves are frayed.
Oh, tell me about it. We've got to go the bad way. Okay. Wait for it. 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 Go, go, go.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Hello? This is going to be a shit ton of chaos spawn. A crowd of cultists surrounded a tech priest, crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. The tech priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. In the clutch claws of stagnation, the shackles of iteration 0, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. Pascal's mechadendrites spring into combat mode instantly and a wrathful rattle comes from his vox. I'm registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amaranat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Are you sure that's the Amaranat? Confirmed. I do not observe his face, but I recognize his words. That the cycle be discontinued is the blessed Amaranat motto. Look around the hall. The heretics have taken up positions everywhere. Many more are doubtlessly hidden in the passages leading out of the hall. From now, they're all focused on the sacrilegious torture of the tech priest and do not notice you. Then let's kill them all. My analysis of the situation indicates the overwhelming numerical superiority of the enemy. In an open confrontation, the blessed Amaranat may be randomly or deliberately harmed by fire. I have an alternative proposal to direct engagement. Mechadendrite points to the corpses of heretics laying nearby. We can use the blasphemers' clothing as disguise, unrecognized as we sabotage the power units, overloading them, thus cleansing the hall of heretics. Lightning discharges have charged the cultist corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents, are crudely painted over the emblems of the archenemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step towards falling. A small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is there truly no other way, rogue trader? Signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conduits of its will. The words of the prayers, even spoken without faith, their coats of arms, even deceitfully worn, all of this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. You would disgrace yourself by donning these tainted rags? Pascal deadpans. The only unbearable disgrace is that of duty unfulfilled. The rest is merely spiritual attrition. I will not allow corruption to touch you. We will vest ourselves in faith and kill every last traitor to the Golden Throne. Fuck those guys. Another desperate scream rends the air. So be it. May the Omnissiah protect the blessed Amanat in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemers. Kill the heretics. I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
What lies? An amusing attempt at defiance.
Crush him!
Abelard, you go in front. Heinrich, you can go there. Idira, you're a little bit more squishy. And Agenta, you're back there. Go! Purge the heretics. Oh, You knows it, baby. Alright. So the cultist fighters over there are going next. Could fire grenade.
Will do.
Strengthen Abelard. Start off with. What the fuck was that noise? Oh. Right. Cool. Good job, Adira. Shoot it. Good-o.
Anything else?
This is fine. Not a problem. Don't worry about the horror. No, it's a Screamer. Screamer's inch. Right there. Good times. Good fucking times.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, fuck. Didn't actually mean to do that. Right, let's try. Fucking Scream. Adira, you're a fucking liability. Yeah, so normally it's only if the veil stuff is high that there's a chance to summon shit, but Adira just has a 5% chance of doing it because she's unsanctioned. Unsanctioned does mean she gets like another another level of side power, which is quite strong. But yeah, probably not the best to summon a Screamer right off the get-go. Okay, who's going next? You guys are. And you. That's 5 guys? It is 5 guys. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's kill you, or at least hit you. Not bad. I'm gonna charge over here. Have lots of good shit. Oh, but gets parried.
Suffering is part of the trial.
What have we got? Oh, that's a lot of fucking guys.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That's only going to cost 1.
I'll
right?
do it.
And then kill them all.
Eradicated. Each strike is a prayer.
Not bad.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, Adira, please don't summon anything this time. For
Was
God's sake, 007.
was that you? Or
Anything else?
God damn it, Adira, good shot. Fuck me.
I've suffered worse.
It's a lot of guys over there. Right. Slicey, slicey.
I'm done with this one.
Okay, let's give everyone more... whatever the fuck this is. What's it called? Momentum. Or whatever the... I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's the thing that does the thing.
But of course, Lord Captain.
The thing that does the thing. You know what? Agenta.
A wicked thought.
Can you please...
As the Emperor
remove
commands, I act.
some heretics from my
None can
sight?
escape the Emperor's judgment.
I mean, it was one heretic, but still. So he could just open fire.
I
can do
am
it.
his will made manifest.
What's that? 74, 75, 30%, 74, 25. Alright, tell you what.
Eradicated.
God damn, Magenta. Come on, 75, you got this. I believe in you. Kill him. Kill him.
Each strike is a prayer.
That's the shit. Alright, you serve me.
Genius at work. Schemes within schemes.
That. Oh, I can take a pot shot. 95%.
What if? Ah, another one is shattered.
Lasered him. And Pascal, if you wouldn't mind just executing this shit. Thank you.
Request denied.
Oh, you got no line of sight. Balls. I mean, could do it there. It's not really worth it. Okay, that'll do for it. It's fucking amazing. He's got a force axe. Always use the heroic thingy because you're always overwhelmed with enemies. Yeah, true. Especially here.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
No matter the cost. Reduced to dust. I will do my target well struck.
Jesus Christ, you still alive? I mean, not anymore.
Follow my lead. At
At
your beck and dominance achieved.
Fucking hell, Abelard. You absolute fucking bruiser. I mean, I guess that's fine. Just fucking get annihilated them.
Yet I
Oh my god.
no pain.
Rejoice in battle.
How far does the flamer reach? Oh, not far enough. Lame. Okay. We could go revel in slaughter. And then we could do rapid fire.
You might eradicate it.
I mean, that's not bad.
I'll do it. Faith without deed. Each strike is a prayer. Cover me.
Okay, Dira, you move up. You can, I guess, just take a pot shot. Well, you hit one. Good job. Oh, I wouldn't go and cozy up around Abelard. That's just a really bad idea.
My ears are ringing.
Mate, he's gonna fuck you up. That's what he's gonna do.
Let's see to it.
for the throne's glory. I won't object to it. I feel the power surging.
Yeah, you do.
Be gone. Everyone, step aside. Naturally. I'm done with this one.
Good? Was that good? Well, we rescued the tech priest. No problem. They need to put on those filthy clothes. Holy shit, that was a lot of stuff. Oh, there's even more stuff! Oh, yeah. That's it. Give me all the shits. There's some goods over here. Well, there's a lot of dead bodies up there. That wasn't me.
Curiosity.
Sorry, sir. I'll be with you in just a second. I'm just securing my loot. It's a rogue trader business. Just gonna steal. I mean, borrow.
Operation successful.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Why Imperium? Why? Oh, we turned off the... Oh, that was the other side of the electric fence. Right, okay.
One step at a time.
I'm with you.
The
Hello? In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. The tech priest body convulses. Pained and plaintive creaks of binaric prayers come from his vox. At the moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong was being added to it. Pascal studies the tech priest's face carefully. His vox system moans in tragic vibrato. Subject unidentified. This is not the blessed Amaranat? Stranger, I request your name. How do you know of my mentor's motto? How did you... who are you, servant of the Omnisire? The fires of the hearth sent forth sparks. The name of his spark is Abel. Tech priest looks over at Pascal. For a brief moment his speech becomes clear. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What is the intention? Why are you calling yourself by my name? What is... Was it you summoned me to Rykad Minoris? What for? I categorically demand an answer. Pascal's voice rises into an intimidating howl, but the delirious tech priest does not seem to understand what he is saying. What design? An intention both bold and honourable, to open you gates to the waters of knowledge and comprehension, a plan written so the righteous may follow. I fucking love this game, it's great. Magenta is Sarah Connor and Ripley combined on steroids. She does like her big guns, doesn't she? And trust in the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression towards it. Pascal's voice is trembling with elation. These are his words. I have not heard them for so long. Ask you about the Amaranat. You came here because of him, after all. No. The tech priest's voice grows stronger. He came because of himself. Myself? To redeem myself? To correct a mistake? Possibly. But how do you... There is a look of gentle condescension in Abel's eyes, strange given the circumstances. The hubris of the mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Do not regret, for all is predetermined by the iteration. Devastating coughing fit cuts him off, and you hear a clang of tortured metal from inside his chest. You can talk once we get him out of here. A cold premonition rakes the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are the flame of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Pascal is quickly inspecting Abel's wounds, paying no mind to the blood and sacred ugents staining his sleeve. His vox rasps soothingly. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here. Examine the tech priest. There are deep burns all over his flesh, and skin around his augmetics is charred. Blasphemous spells have been carved into sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It's amazing how robust the tech priest's life support system has been, proving to be maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. Do you know him, Pascal? The subject has not been identified, and no record in my catalogue. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject's evident effective state of clouded consciousness. How did you kill those heretics? What technology did you use? Existence has worn thin and threadbare. Esethios has discontinued the cycle. Esthekios. This word does not appear in my catalogue, but I am aware of its existence. Perhaps it sounded in the blessed Amonat sermons. I must consult my notes. Try to take down the tech priest crucified on the machine. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says with sudden clarity, "Many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness, I hear their prayers. Find them, save them, recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration so you may behold what is hidden." A blast of motive force runs down the tech priest's body and his face consorts into a mocking grimace. Malformed binary code repulsively jarred on his ears pours out of his vox. Information archives to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro priest's hiding place. Pascal responds with the dour rhythms of containment aria. I note with great sorrow that the cultist ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of a schizothacmal, an unholy imitation of the machine spirit. I request immediate activation of Technoscorism protocol. Grant the Emperor's priest say, "Let the taint be eradicated." I mean, just one shot would have been fine, probably. As mangled as it is, the tech priest's body still clings to life. It takes several blows to end his corrupted, tainted existence. But even after that, a repulsive giggle is heard over the static from his vox. Pascal's mechadendrite touches the dead man's head carefully, grips the neural augmentic in its claw and extracts it from the socket with his utmost care. The skull bone cracks dryly and the brain matter taints the sacred metal. Rest in purity, tech brother. The knowledge you have attained through your efforts will be preserved and purified. Lord Captain, the Omnicide commands a pious mind to strive towards uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to the servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining your retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engine seer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Okay. No loot there.
My Auspex has detected something.
Oh, so you have. Some delicious loot. Anything else? Can we wander around? No? We're good?
What lies beyond?
Okay, where did we need to go? Was it this? I don't recall anything. Something about the sleepers?
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Oh, hello, we can talk to you. Nope.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Oh, do we have to work out what that fucking prayer is? Is that the problem? There must be something that tells us what it is. I'm not going that way.
There will be no peace in my way.
No. So how is the game? Really good. Right, so not you. Do we have anything in the journal? Nope, that's... Nope, hang on. J. There we go. Gleam of the final door. Near the circular cogitator and can be opened by a special prayer. Oh, I guess we just do need to know the prayer.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
That one. That one. That one. Am I literally just going to have to guess this?
Data augmentation is terminated.
There must be something I'm missing here. Need to find the guy who's overseeing the generator thingy in the middle. Oh. Did I just miss something? Or I can just press that button, apparently.
What lies beyond?
Hi, guys! A shortish, muscular man wearing the scarlet colours of the priesthood of Mars steps into your path. The wrinkles on his cheeks and forehead point to the prosperity of a frequent outburst of fierce anger, but right now he's showing no signs of aggression. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electoos, show through his oddly bluish tinted skin. The man's eye sockets are dark and empty, yet he turns his face straight towards you with no hesitation. He has a sharp, screeching voice, not unlike a bird's cawing. May the charge of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. I, rogue trader Lord Monstra Abundant von Valentius, declare this monastery to be under my protection. The motive force brought you here at the right time, pilgrim. The hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium receives you, pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse 4, as a servant of the 6, a servant of the motive force and praetor electroid of this sacred monastery. Good. Pascal bows humbly before the man. A trill of binaric signals comes from his vox, to which the praetor responds with a solemn gesture of blessing. Pascal turns to you and says, the rank of praetor electroid is a sign of a high standing within the electro priest fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honour. We literally pressed a button and found him hiding in a hidden cupboard. I don't... Fine. You have the honour of hosting the rogue trader of House von Valentius. I urge you to follow proper etiquette in interacting with the eminent bearer of the sacred warrant. Within these walls, worldly titles are nothing before the motive force. Your deeds, however, speak far louder than titles, for your path here is sprayed with the blood of desecrators. Dar Impulse 6. It was to you, was it not, that Logis Abel came seeking an interpretation of his data trance? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in a meditation, which would help clarify his visions. Unfortunately, the heretic's machinations prevent us from completing the ritual. The esteemed Logis volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon afterwards. Tell me more about Logis Abel. We don't speak much to each other. He preferred to devote his time to solitary reflections in his chapel. The Omnissiah has given Tech Brother Abel a gift of great insight, which allows him to discern each individual facet of experience rather than the overall view. This makes his logic different from that of other people. His mind has always been able to combine facts and conclusions into harmonious wholes. There's nothing short of beautiful. Many among my flock found his sermons poetic. What kind of visions was he receiving? The Omnissiah's revelation was encrypted with great meticulousness, which indicates its great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was able enough for me to realise the enormity of the secret concealed within, or more exactly, the secret design, which was how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. His mind discerned in the world around him trances of some grand silence that he wished to comprehend. Logis Abel is dead. Sad news indeed. Tech Brother Abel was chosen by the Omnissiah to be comprehender of great mysteries. May his spirit's motive force come into the being anew, in the font of the meticulous fusion reactor. You know what? I don't care. What happened here, and how did you manage to survive? When the heretics descended in droves upon the Cenobium, we gave battle, but the unholy foes buried Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defenders' sparks of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat in the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge here, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, fiery as my brother's anger was, I have no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abode still lay ahead of us. Nothing wrong will come of that, right? I must commend the skill in which your secret chambers are concealed. You hear a tinge of wounded pride in Heinrich's words, as if he was upset about failing to discover the Electro Priest shelter. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There is no point in losing more lives in the massacre the cultists wrought. The leader of the heretics fought her way into the ark wherein dwells the meticulous fusion reactor. She is trying to desecrate the rite of operation with her unholy litany, so that the relic may be corrupted, and the world of Rykad Minoris may perish in the font of fire. But my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands of the blasphemers. Enter. Praetor Electrode nods towards the entranced comrades. This holy place will be protected against sacrilegious practices, I swear. In the monastery, I was attacked by people who look like electro priests. That is a lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way, and we were not expecting to encounter allies in the monastery's chamber. But I see that you are alive. I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren. I wonder if you would have been so touchingly mourning the Lord Captain's death, or if sentiments would have been awoken by the sound of our void ship delivering its punitive strike from orbit. Scoff, I was under no misconception that anything resembling a fighting spirit could be expected from humble priests. The Praetor's face becomes stone-like. My body is brimming with the fury of the motive force that wants to be unleashed upon the heretics who have dared to desecrate my temple, but this is pride, and it is incompatible with my rank and duties. I wish to get to the holy reactor. See you later, Warren. The ark is hidden from pilgrims' eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances you visited the monastery, I grant you that's right. The hall that leads to the high reliquary has been barred for the enemy, but I will open a secret path for you. Enter the ark and experience the motive force, pilgrim. We will pray to the security system that may refrain from punishing you for your intrusion. Time has come to prove your loyalty to the eternal Messiah. Praetor, in the name of the God of humanity, strengthen my numbers with the faithful, eager to fulfill their duties so they may punish the blasphemers. Praetor stays silent for a long time, finally lets out a deep sigh. Thank you, pilgrim, for reminding me of our duty to humanity. I will send the Cenobium's warriors to your aid if that is what his warriors want me to do. Yay! We've got friends! Friends, 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 friends. We have got friends.
We'll see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
The face of the woman who stands before you is hidden behind a grotesque bared mask, yet the voice pouring out beneath it belongs to someone else. It is the husky, sombre bass of Voidwolf, a boarder of ships. How predictable your path is, how static, all the possible deaths you have skirted, only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. The woman turns her mask to Pascal and gloats. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The schismaticals use your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. Pascal's vox rasps musingly. A cog. I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me with the sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational. His visor lights up like a crimson herald of bloodshed, and his drilling mechadendrite whirs viciously as it ready to strike. The sacred cog grinds all corruption to dust. From the dust I will build order. Pascal, announce my arrival. Pascal lets out an intimidating binaric trill and announces grimly, with the omnisci's blessing, the rogue trader von Valentius has come before the meticulous fusion reactor seeking to perform purification and eradicate the corruption. All unauthorized persons are hereby ordered to lay down their arms and humbly accept their punishment. Humility is a lot of the meek. I am a harbinger of great change, and the visions of the great cataclysms to come have incinerated what humility I had in my heart. The woman's voice breaks and shifts to a different pitch and timbre, a martyr's voice, young, fervent, and in pain. Time has come. All but run out. I can hear the fists of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose wisely what you want to be when it walks in, a blind slave to what is gone, a faithful servant to what is to come, or a corpse. It would take some time to rest the details of the future that the cult prophesies. Hopefully, what we've done, what is left of you, is capable of coherent speech. What you'll be is a living torch blazing for his glory. Agenta's voice burns with pure hatred and trembles with impatience to make the promise come true. You'll be born through my head. Why? Well, the Twilight, known to you as Kunrad, marked you as a target. Your foiling of his plan sealed your death warrant. It is now predestined certainty that changes can no longer take effect. Are you trying to blow up the reactor? I am lighting the spark of the final dawn. Sometimes the future revealed in the edge of daybreak's visions is fragmented between the facets of possibility and the view is unclear. I have glimpsed the importance of this place for what is to come. I have solved the puzzle. The flash of purity will transform the world and bring it closer to the immaterium in which it will be reborn. False believers will perish in the fire whilst the faithful will find their salvation in their new form in it. You will never tame the spirits of the ancient and noble machine, ignorant layperson. It does have a vile temper, but I have assistants who can help it. Help me tame it. The woman nods casually towards the maimed electro-priest whose hands affix the control panels with steel spikes. One of the servants of the Omnissiah casts a tortured glance at you, his voice trembling with terror. Blasphemous spirits have crawled under our skin and into our sacred iron. Take the motive force from our bodies, I implore you. We do not wish to offend the Omnissiah with the sacrilege our hands are committing. They resisted for a long time, but now their bodies and souls belong to the schematicals. Line after line, the scrap code they produce will awaken the reactor's unyielding spirit as well, and it too will yearn for change and freedom. Who are you? My name is known to you. I'm Aurora, a servant of Urulon the Cruel, and the spark of the final dawn that is destined to set Rykad Minoris ablaze. A great path, one who was born into the Imperium's bondage, but shunned her predestination in favour of the changes promised by the edge of daybreak. Whose servant are you? Is Urlon a demon or just another heretic? Resounding laughter comes from behind the mask. Your flippancy is so amusing. Why, you have no inkling of the chasm that separates us. He is a prophet who foresaw our impending doom and graciously bestowed upon us the right to choose a different path. He is a shard of ancient wisdom from time before we were slaves to our bitter predestination. Yes, it's definitely, I mean, there's a Zinch sign on the carpet there, so... Rogue trader, I can't wait to close this creature's mouth with the seal of death, or are you saving the glorious deed for yourself? The Edge of Daybreak, is that your unholy patron? Our teacher, our saviour, our merciful God born of the Immaterium, out of the woes of those labouring under a legacy of ignorance and servitude. The woman's face is hidden behind the mask, but the sharpness to her voice that convinces you her face is contorted in a grimace. And he remembers you, Lord Monstra Abundant Von Valentius, your little purged by fire, will not make you invisible to the weaves of destinies. So what is this final dawn? Is that all your... It's all your followers talk about. Salvation from death, whose name is yet unknown, but is approaching, is sensed by many. Soon it will claim every inhabitant of the Cronus expanse. Do you think anyone will come to our aid when cataclysms shake our homes and planet-wide genocides are unleashed? Will the Emperor help? Or the idol of iron they call the Omnissiah? No, we will die alone and abandoned. Only one deity is promising salvation, the Edge of Daybreak. Mercy and salvation will come to all who believe in him and purify their souls in the light of the final dawn. Then why the fuck are you blinding people? Do you think they are blind? They see far more than you do. Through the reflections in mirrors, blessed by the energies of the Immaterium, the Edge of Daybreak reveals to them the visions of true existence and gives them glimpses of what is to come. The eyes lie. Our erstwhile masters have taught them to see only what it consists with the lies they tell. The gift we give them is of true sight. The woman takes a glass prism out of the folds of her clothes and looks at you through it with a mocking chuckle. The prism's bluish-pink sheen imprints itself on your retinas as though it was burned into them. Guess what I can see when I look at you. In that case, you should consider losing your eyes too, sister, because your visions were all wrong. My whispers are telling me something completely different about who dies here and how. I won't spoil the surprise, let's just say it will come as quite a shock to you. Idira grins maliciously. What servitude are you talking about? What predestination? Everyone born in the Imperium has a predestination. The soldier, the commoner, the administratum, official, the technomat, the void rat. All are consigned to serving the Golden Throne and then dying a grim death for its glory. The Imperium never thinks thrice about treating people as exploitable and expendable. After all, they are the most easily replenishable of all resources. Even your path is predestined, Rogue Trader. You will inevitably perish on your quest to expand humanity's domain, and your end will be particularly grim and ghastly. The fruits of your efforts will be enjoyed by others, the eternal aristocrats who dwell on Mars, Terra, and other safe worlds. They insist that it is a natural order of things, but that is a lie. It is an order that benefits them. I think that's enough heretical talk. Conversations of truth always frightens ignorant minds. In the name of the God Emperor, die, foul creature. When his voice becomes thin and brittle like that of an innocent child. Execute them in the name of Edge of Daybreak. The Ectro priests rip their hands from the command panels, rending the flesh from the stakes that pierce them. As their schematical controlled bodies are imbued with the motive force radiance, all the unfortunate can do is scream in horror and plead for the swift death. Aurora begins muttering an unholy litany in broken Gothic. You cannot make out her blasphemous words, but the name the heretic is repeating, the edge of daybreak, digs into your hearing like a blade into defenseless flesh. It sounds almost physically painful. It spawns strange and impossible phenomena, phantoms in your mind. However, you manage to muster your strength and banish it from your mind. Suck a dick.
What an amusing attempt at defiance.
Oh.
I will level you.
Oof. 24 bad guys. Alright, let's split up a little bit. Cultist gunner goes, then a Genta, so let's put a Genta over there. Cultist fighter, oh yeah, okay, you're going, then you're going, Pascal goes, Heinrich goes. Let's put you over there. Me, I'm going to go over here. Abelard is going over here. Yeah, let's kind of split up. 3 on each side. Okay, let's increase your dodge. Don't summon anything.
But of course.
Well, I mean, you hit something. Round until the reactor explodes 2. I'm sorry, what?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I mean, no panic then.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do
Just
it.
try and dodge.
None can escape the Emperor.
It could be worse, but not by much.
I'll take it. No pressure at all. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I am going.
Indeed.
Let's do that. And we will
Victory is imminent.
chop him. I'm gonna stick there. It was a silly sausage thing to do, wasn't it? Okay, Pascal, you can... you're gonna hit them... You might dodge it. Hey, powered it, it's fine. So you're like shielded and shit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make ourselves strong. Can't really do anything else, so I'm going to chop you. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this in 2 fucking turns. Hello, Leo. You're 2 turns seems insane.
A wicked thought.
Let's get you to do something. Is this Warhammer Baldur's Gate? It is. Or it's Warhammer 40,000 Baldur's Gate.
I'm done with this one.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then I can do this.
Another stroke of genius!
That's going to give you another turn. This means you can
For the
shock
throne's
him.
glory.
Nicely done.
Let's see to it.
Okay, I mean, oh, so if you kill those guys, then it's more turns until the reactor explodes. Gotcha. Fucking gotcha. No worries. Ooh, I can shoot you.
Let's.
Gotta love a sniper. Well, unless obviously you're being shot by a sniper.
Scorn the pain. I'm done with this one. Throne take you.
Good job, guys. Okay, so we just need to kill the priesty boys, and then we get more turns. You suck. Okay, Adira.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
I think we're kind of fine. There's no one we really need to allies, so just take pot shots.
Was that you? Or
I'll take it. That's all right. Yeah, the AI is not big on trying to work out
Guided by
when
faith.
it won't shoot its friends in the back, is it? It's very much just like, I don't give a shit. Is there ever not a reason, like, what is a 637 44.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Do I want to use that? I don't think I do at the moment, actually. Okay.
Will rule the stars themselves.
Good lad.
I will do my duty.
Right,
A
let's go
tactically
over
sound
here.
approach.
Okay, we've got 3
It
turns.
will be
Loads
the
of time.
you attack.
Move over here. Do a
Indeed.
charge. Lovely. God, this rate, this electro piece are not gonna. They're not gonna get any fucking anywhere near.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Okay, Heinrich. I mean, you could potentially just take a pot shot with your auto pistol, but
Naturally. Your reckoning is due.
okay, got loads of time.
I won't object to it.
He'd be down for blood being spilled. He's always down for blood being spilled. He doesn't really care, like, how it gets spilled, just that it does. Okay, Heinrich, do stuff.
I'm done with this one.
Attaboy. That sniper rifle's actually pretty legit.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Currently, Adira doesn't
Anything
really
else?
have any particularly decent skills. She's pretty fucking limited.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
That's good to know. A blood.
Victory is imminent.
Probably should have used. It's fine. Definitely should have used one of his abilities before doing that, but never mind. Oh no, you're right where I need to be, you bastard.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Right. I can do that because that will shock you, right? Or heal you, allegedly. Not entirely what my plan was.
I need a foothold.
Okay, you still have your strength, don't you? Yes. Lovely. Could purge your soul, but that will... that will cancel... yeah, so that will cancel my action, won't it? So, okay, let's just hit you then. Down you go.
Let's see to it.
All I could do is daring breach. No, I'm gonna... oh, that's a desperate man. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We'll
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
It's fine. I just couldn't work out whether it was a desperate measure or a...
I'm done with this one. For the throne's glory, your reckoning is due.
Heinrich,
The
you're
Emperor
a fucking
is on our side.
monster.
I won't object to it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, you can always move away. The melee character will get a free hit on you, or at least they'll try.
Approaches.
They'll try to get a hit on you, but obviously there's a chance that they just won't, you know,
I'm
succeed.
powerless to act.
Oh, I can spot
A
you.
wicked
Nice.
thought.
Yeah, I'm so good.
What if...
What if indeed? I don't even know what I want to do. That's fine.
Score.
Gonna be honest.
Movement in the Empyrean.
Gonna be honest. The Can I get a pot shot at you? No. The priest guys, I would definitely do without them. They're shit. Don't do anything. Let's do a little running gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
You missed. You missed. Never mind.
At your beck and call.
Right, you come over here, then you can chop him. There we go.
Running binary override.
Chop. Oh. Well, that was disappointing.
Cleanses
Your blood will flow!
I mean, from here, I can just
A
like...
wicked thought.
I can just kill him. I can just shoot him. That works.
See my great works, masters!
That works. I mean, shooting characters do get an ability called, what is it, Dash, which you can use to get out of combat. So effectively you just spend an action point to like dash a few tiles and then you can turn around and shoot them in the face.
I know what is to come.
Are we going to have to kill this lady, do we think? I'm assuming we probably will do. In which case, Agenta, you come back down here. I will send
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Abelard up to deal with these guys. Meow.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Okay. Let's ice this. Really? How much damage is that going to do? Not as much. Oh, is there anything I can do? Not really. Just need to... Oh, I could do this. Psychic Force? I guess that'll potentially do more damage.
Let's see to it.
Be gone.
That did it. So the reactor's not going to explode, which is good news. I can...
A genius at work. Shattered.
Laser that guy. Abelard just... Abelard doing a fucking Neo. Jesus Christ, what a fucking guy.
Cover me.
Ooh, I know Kung Fu. Okay.
My place is at the fore. It will be done.
Enough! Now an age-rattled voice speaks from you behind the bloodstained mask. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I can see a crimson trail leading humanity to its doom. I can see the glow of the final dawn. And that means existence has made its choice. A dagger flashes in Aurora's hands. She drives it into the control panel with all her strength. Now you will see it too! A blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from the broken control panel and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mask. It heats up, smoke billowing through the bars. With a howl, the cultist collapses. The light is gone. Was that it? The final dawn? But why was it so different from what our teacher promised? Aurora shakes her head blindly. Her voice is now the voice of an ordinary middle-aged woman frightened and in pain. You'll pay for this. You will. You... The woman's body goes limp and collapses to the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground with a dull thud. Pascal examines the corpse with an attempt and then concludes dryly, confirming purgation and termination. Heinrich grimaces in disgust. This heretic took her secrets with her. Pity. I said it would come as a shock, didn't I? Her eyes literally sparkled with astonishment. Adira's smug grin gives way to an expression of concern. That said, my friends from behind the door won't calm down. They keep sneering and guffawing as if the joke's on us, not her. I just find the using charge. We charge in the opposite direction. Irix approaches Aurora's body and leans over it. A minute, please, Lord Monster Abundant. I need no more than a minute. Inspect the control panel. The cogitator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine and towards a dagger sticking out of the control panel. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye covered by a scaled lid. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it, the same tint as Kunrad's weapon during the mutiny on the Void Ship. This is no man-made object. It was grown from wraithbone, a material favoured by the Eldari. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together, and individual words are distorted as though they are mocking your attempts to grasp their meaning. The nagging whisper is like the burning red scratch of an unholy claw upon your mind. Heinrich, take a look over here. Is this by any chance what you're looking for? Heinrich raises his head and gets up and takes a wry face as he carefully examines Aurora's weapon. This unholy object is the work of an inhuman hands, and judging by the cold I'm sensing, it is toward the arch-enemy. I am most grateful for your vigilance, Lord Monster Abundant. Heinrich takes the strange shard out of the control panel and studies it for a few seconds. Curious. Heinrich stows the corrupted object away and turns to you. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Orders, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from your requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head for Footfall as soon as it is deemed possible. That is, if you do not have any other business in the system, in which case I'm prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. Remove Aurora's mask. The iron helmet is firmly attached to Heretic's flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of the mask. After peering at it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if for a moment you saw something move. Let's finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal. Executing. Let the ominous eye given motive force flow and all obstacles in its path be eradicated. Yeah, let's do that. Cleaned up all the bodies. Well done, everyone. Right. Skill point. Skill point. Move, move, move. But you can only target allies who have enemies adjacent to them. Until they start the officer's next turn, all melee attacks made by the target deal additional damage equal to the officer's fell bonus, multiplied by the number of enemies adjacent to the target where the ability is used. Seems pretty good. What does Air of Authority do? 2 plus resolve divided by 2 until the end of combat. Targets under the effect of voice of command, they will start their next turn with additional 1 action point. I'm going to go break their ranks. It will not die. Increase wounds by half the character's level, rounded up. Not bad, shout. I wouldn't mind having a heavy weapon. You kill it. If something kills the target, the noble will damage you last turn. The noble gains 1 AP next turn, maybe. So that's less than 30% maximum wounds. The noble can use You Serve Me once more in battle, designate to new servant, ruin the effect of the previous one. Noble and servant are adjacent. I mean, that's probably not going to happen though. You, do something. I already got that one. What does that one do? Noble uses an ability on their servant. Servant gains +1 AP next turn. Does not start with this off. Okay, fine. Better to die for the Emperor. Under 40% wounds. Imperial World characters get 10 bonuses to all characteristics and +2 resolve. Could just go for like ballistic skill. I'm definitely going to shoot people. Maybe just more movement. You're never going to be... Alright, you know what? I'm just going to take heavy weapon proficiency because fuck it, why not? That's my thinking. Just fuck it. Let's do it. When in cover, the operative gains +25% cover efficiency, +15 perception. I mean, you're never going to do that because you're mostly just going around punching people in the face. Allies' attacks also remove exploits and deal int damage. Maybe. The next attack against a target affected by an exploit, the target's cover efficiency will be reduced by -5. Meh. Next, non-area attack inflicts the intimidated effect on the first. Damage dealt by intimidating enemies is reduced by perception until the operative's next turn. This effect doubles for enemies with less than % armor. Int bonus more damage. You know what? Joint analysis. Alright. Let's do that one. Let's go with... I kind of want to go with strength training for you. Let's do that. Joint analysis. Yeah, I was looking at that and thinking, you know what, that seems pretty legit. I'm going to go with weapon skill for you. Weapon skill, and we're going to go with... We don't really have anyone with good warp knowledge, so you get more knowledge of the warp. Enjoy. I'm going to boost your strength, and I'm going to do carouse as well. Sensory deprivation. Right, what can this one do? Can we get... I could get psi rating 1. But I can't do that before I pick my ability, which sucks. Alright, never mind. What lies with this era gain? 4 + 2 psycho psi rating dodge. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking good. Enfeeble sounds quite good. I mean, if nothing else, at least you can heal, right? And then we're going to give you... What does unnatural luck do? When this ASUS critical hit becomes a normal hit instead, and then unnatural luck is removed. Okay. I mean, that's fine, but we're going to get psi rating 1. Let's go with that one. And then you are going to get... You know what? I'm going to go strength with you. I could make you a bolt weapon expert. Is there anything else I could do? Litany of Hatred. The devotee and their allies in the area of it. Warhammer Furious Recital gain plus devotee's willpower bonus. Divided by 2. Damage for a single shot, so attacks of opportunity for 1 round. Yeah. Litany of Purification. Warhammer Furious gain plus 1 stacks of disturbed effects. Enemies or adjacent. Problem is, because you're shooting people, that's probably never going to really... to ignore any enemy attack. A 35% chance to just ignore any enemy attack. Are you shitting me? That sounds amazing. That sounds fucking insane. Just like a 35% chance to go, yeah, no, you can't hit me. Fuck you. Okay.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
I like how they cleaned up the body up here and then the body's back, and also I can loot it. Thank you. Thank you for all the stuff.
One step at a time.
It would have been nice had at the start, you know, someone gone, oh, we need to kill the priests, and that will then make it take longer for the thing to explode, rather than just going, you've got 2 turns to kill everyone, knock yourself out. We've got attacks opportunity, deal an additional plus agility bonus damage. Okay. A blasphemous prism. Okay. And a gem of dark vitality. Okay, well... You're heretical, aren't you? So you can wear that.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Sorted. Emperor protects indeed. Jesus Christ, the Emperor protects. Fuck me, yeah, he does. Emperor's like, yeah, 35% chance just to not get hit. Nuke goes off, 35% chance you're fine, baby. Hello? Greeks its saviour. Oh yeah, don't, well, you know, yeah, bowing to me, that's normal. People do that.
What lies beyond?
Well, we sorted that little problem, haven't we? Dealt with the rebellion, killed the leader, bish bosh, all a day's work. Time for my fucking parade. Take time to appreciate how, I mean, yeah, it does look really cool. They've really captured the atmosphere of the 140,000 world.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Bada bing, bada boom. Dark Souls dodge roll iframes. Right? That's fucking bonkers. That's such a good ability. I mean, if it works as it sounds, it's basically... I mean, what happens if you have like 100% willpower? Is Agenta literally fucking immortal?
Rogue Trader.
Oh.
I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the Electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time.
Cenobium, is that how you say it? Oh, well, good to know.
Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall, once you have finished your business on Rykad. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Thank you! The Inquisitor's generosity is greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
What do you think will become of the whatever the fuck place we were in?
It all depends on the Electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
I must return to my duties. I know it says about to say something when he's interrupted by the sound of a vox signal. Someone is trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumours about you not simply saving the Tech Priest Monastery, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medina is expecting you at his command centre to discuss matters. We are ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. Well, first, the fuck did you give me? Was it a thing? Or is it like a... Is it a plot thing? It's a plot thing. Tax of opportunity, deal additional agility bonus, which is fine. Heinrich. Why don't you have that? What's your agility? 40. Yeah. Meh. I mean, it's fine. So that charge staff. That's probably better than the staff you've got. What can we do with you? Mend reality. Navigator decreases veil degradation by willpower. Oh. I mean, that sounds really fucking useful, so definitely that one. Mastery of time. Whenever a creature in combat gains an extra turn, the navigator gains a stacking 5 bonus to willpower until the end of combat. Meh. The willpower is higher than the base character for such tests. If the navigator willpower is higher than the toughness, navigator's wounds are calculated according to their willpower. That kind of makes sense. And we'll level you guys up. You can get perception. And more ballistic skill. And you can have strength. I mean, I've got a free key, so I can't really complain. Can't really complain. I must return to my duties as the most 40k version of Mass Effect. I should go, and I'm here for it. I just wonder if they put some kind of cap on how high the percentage goes when applying to the 100 on the... I don't know. I mean, I would be surprised if you could get 100%. You know, definitely not gonna get hit. That would seem kind of bonkers, but who knows? Who knows? Let's go to the bunker. I might take Cassia instead of Idira. Maybe.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Greetings again, your lordship. Governor Medina offers Heinrich a somewhat strained smile. Master Van Kalox, it pleased me to see you in good health. I hope you accomplished whatever you intended at the Electrodynamic. The interrogator nods without saying a word. After uncomfortably long silence, Medina clears his throat and quickly turns to you. I can't express how grateful I am for all your help. Now that the insidious heretic designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of the revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I've already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidfarers to you. The transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. I'd also like to salute the saviour of Rykad Minoris, and I have already a festival celebration to be held in your honour. We will celebrate your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honour as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies. While your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowd, let me know once you have concluded your business in the system and you're ready for the Triumph to begin. Adira shrieks and blindly reaches for the air in front of her. She rubs her eyes nervously. Oh, for Grok's sake, what the... Lord Captain, I can't see a thing. Only darkness, pitch black darkness. The governor chuckles nervously and fidgets with his collar. Are you being facetious, ma'am? Adira, are you wounded? No, I'm quite alright. The darkness in my mind. I haven't gone blind. No, it's the darknesses that I see. It's the only thing I see. No idea what that means, but the whole thing reeks, Lord Captain. I don't like the look of it. In the slut... Oh. Adira stares at hands as if she's never seen them before. It's gone. Adira sighs a sigh of relief. You've no doubt been through a lot lately, ma'am. Small wonder your vision had a dim spell with all the shooting everywhere. Let alone all those maimed and maddened insurgents. It will be alright. The festivities will distract you. I'm sure you'll feel right as rain. I am ready for my triumph. Excellent. We'll see each other at square then. May the light of the throne be with you. Yay! It's my party.
There will be no peace in my wake.
I don't need to fly through the upper way. I can walk with legs. I hope they've cleared it up. I don't want to be triumphating through a shithole. Your Lordship, peerless Lord von Valentius, I am the Master of Ceremonies of Rykad Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming event. Speak. You will take the road now familiar to you from from here to the starport, you'll be accompanied by your comrades in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There, grateful citizens will rush towards you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry though, this is thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of the grateful people will be comprised exclusively of loyal citizens, vetted by us, members of the military, young people, attractive and physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medina will wait you at the starport. It is also where the pyre has been built for the burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You'll be handed a flamer blessed by the representative of the ecclesiarchy, chosen to personally perform the blessing. But if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House von Valentius and House Winterscale, it would be fitting to pass the honour to the burning to Governor Medina. However, the choice is yours. An excellent plan. I am ready to start the triumph. Of course, your lordship. Could have fucking cleaned. At least they could have swept up a little bit, eh?
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Drive me closer so I can hit them with my sword. Greet the hero. A small group of festively dressed people rush towards you. Glory to the Von Valentius dynasty. Glory to Lord Monstra Abundant, a hero of Rykad Minoris. A stately, beautifully, finely dressed woman calls out your name in a sonorous voice. It isn't until you take a closer look at her face that you recognise her as Captain Raquel, the pilot you met at Rykadi Filia. The grateful citizens wish to present gifts to their redeemer. The master of ceremonies' sugary voice almost brings a taste of honey to your mouth. For whatever reason, you know for a certain that right at that moment the gaze of Aurora's dead empty eye sockets is fixed on the back of your head, as though a thought surfaces in your mind, not a voice inside your head, no, a mere thought. They are all going to die. Befuddled, deprived, never having seen the truth, and it's all because of you, enemy mine. Pleasure to protect an Imperium world and its honest inhabitants. May the light of the eternal terror shine on us all. Rykad Minoris honours the Emperor and bows to his most loyal servants, the rogue traders. What? They're coming out of the darkness. They're stealing the light. The darkness is insatiable, and behind them, behind these thieves, an ineffable eye follows, watching. Ah! A grimace contorts Heinrich's face. The interrogator lifts a hand to his temples as if struck by a migraine. What? Behold the final dawn. Oh, it's all kicking off. My party! It's ruined! Bastards. Wouldn't do to have unattractive loyalists for... Right! Filthy peasants. Literally filthy. Ugh. Repulsive. 98, 99... There we go. Are they Aldari ships? Huh. Well, that doesn't seem great.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise.
I will take you down.
Okay. Okay, a little bit surrounded. And, of course... Yeah. You're all going to get a go before we even start. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's stay away from the fire starting guy. I get a go. Okay. What can I do with that? Well, who is getting a go next? You are. Heinrich, the boy. No. Abelard, no. Heinrich? Heinrich, my boy.
Thought.
More
Charge him.
trouble than it's worth.
Too close.
But
What about him? Okay. That's not bad. You. Serve me. I could do that to you.
Within schemes.
And then I could kill you. Okay. Not a bad turn. Seems that way, great controller. They imploded the sun without killing the ship's full planet. That is impressive. I mean, yeah, yes.
Glory of my master!
Part of the trial.
Oh, you dicks. Okay, who... Where are we? Pilot Raquel. Anointed cultist. Acolytes. Okay. Go over here. Chop him up.
Indeed. Target well struck. It will be done. Ah, an exemplary strike.
Oh, the poor pilot. Her boyfriend's going to be very distressed. Okay, you get to go next. So, shall we say... Rapid fire. Oh, I can't do that because I'll hit me. And I like me. Oh, I can move up.
The enemies of
move
the
over there.
Emperor will be undone.
Light him up! I'll take a pot shot at you. Because why not?
I took care of this one.
Explorators know one route. Forward.
Let's tell you what.
My vow is to serve.
Let's get some shit going on there, and then we can mulch this guy. He got mulched. Oh no! Soldier Boy's going to be very upset. Oh, we can do psychic attacks! Uh-oh. Oh dear, the Veil Degradation is really bad.
What is this foreboding?
You...
The witchcraft must be appeased.
Warp Tremors. Perils of the Warp. What does that do? Veil Degradation is currently at 20. Chance of triggering psychic phenomena quadruples. And Sanctioned Strikes have a major psychic powers have a 20... Right, okay, so basically, it's bad. Ow. No, actually, I would prefer less. Thank you. Don't run through the purple shit. That seems... I mean, it just seems like a bad idea anyway.
Get me a target.
Don't run through the purple shit.
Let's see to it.
I think that's the edge of the purple shit. I don't think I'm in the purple shit. I'm thinking on the edge of the purple shit. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I mean, you could take a pot shot. No harm, no foul. Hey, that was actually pretty good. Purple tends to be warpy stuff. Yeah, exactly. That was my thinking. I'm like, don't run into the warpy purple shit. Warpy purple shit bads. Hello. Got some more friends, I see.
What is my news?
Okay.
What if?
I mean, that worked. Why did that cost all of your... That doesn't count as your attack normally, does it? No. Why did it cost... Okay, well, that's weird. Never mind. You don't take a swing at Abelard. He's just going to fuck you up.
Victory is imminent.
Hold you.
I will do like you. Indeed.
Okay.
For von Valentius.
Right, chop him up.
Reduced to dust.
Now, this fucker over here definitely needs a spanking. He is the leader of the cultists after all.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
You really did. You liquidized the fucker. He's so dead. We've still got some friends down there. I say friends. Can't hit both of you. Oh, maybe. Hang on. Oh, bugger. Best I can do. At least you're on fire.
Commands, I act.
There's a fire starter. A twisted fire starter. Churlish not to throw a grenade at them.
Running binary override. Battle. Button execution. The Omniscient knows all. Comprehends all.
Uh-oh. Don't do a dark prayer. Do not become a chaos spawn. God damn it. Not into people becoming chaos spawns. Not...
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Not chill. I don't really want you...
On it.
Don't really want you using your warp power when the Veil degradation is quite so bad. It feels like bad move. Oh, you're just out of range, aren't you? Well, I'll tell you what, if you come over here...
Step aside.
Imagine you can get a charge off. Nicely done.
Your reckoning is due.
You know what? Fair play, Enforcer. Good job. Can you just see warp ghosts wandering the battlefield? Yeah, there's a lot. There's tentacles, there's warp ghosts. It's not great.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There's a general sort of theme of things not being super great. Right, Agenta, stop being on fire, dear. Get your shit together. I command you to stop being on fire. He disagrees with me.
I'll do it.
Fate claims.
Okay, he's dead. Ballard, you can murder this dickhead.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Is there just one dickhead left? There is just one dickhead left.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, just gonna... There we go.
I won't object to it.
Okay, great. Lawton, this is X-Mask. Please stall. Then the sender. Victus, what's going on? But didn't interfere. Put yourself together, Lady Tlass, and do not resist. It's a simple technique that will bring you relief. Heinrich leans over Adira and puts his hands on her temples. Friendly agents of the Inquisition make me so nervous. I'm not being friendly. What's happening is beyond normal cultist scheming. We can't afford to lose a single fighter. I shall fear no darkness, for the light is within me. The light of my faith is thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. The gentle prays aloud, all while checking equipment with deft fingers. Less talk, more action. There's Victus saying, Lord Captain. Are they going to send a shuttle for us? We must move out towards the starport at once. The shuttles aren't going to find us here, even if the comlink stabilizes, which it won't. We're en route to the starport. But that's the start from vacuum. Okay. Full silent, many eyes stare at you. Does anyone have any idea what just happened? The final dawn, Agenta says furiously. We have stopped short of puzzling out the enemy's entire plan. Oh, Emperor, forgive us for this negligence. I swear we will find a way to right it. Only an incomplete picture. Heinrich sounds deadly serious. Every warp active person on this planet is sensing the presence of sorcery. It's rising like a tsunami. I have hardly ever encountered anything like it in real space, and most remarkably the sorcery is still growing. I cannot however say what set off this reaction or where the light has gone. Adira is holding her nose, trickling with blood. I saw blurry shadows reaching for a ball of bright fire and pulling it away. Another shadow, much larger and more terrifying, that followed them. It opened its colossal eye, and then the others were gone with their loot. I saw no connections, no complicity. It was like a loop catching on a hook. A small terror made another greater one crawl out of its lair and act. That's the best I can explain it. But what I can say is I can only see the death in Rykad Minoris' future. Death and nothing else. And I mean its immediate future. In other words, it's time to leg it. Adira looks at askance for Agenta. Patience, everyone. Holy Sister is almost done powdering her nose. A chill runs down your spine. You seem to feel Aurora's gaze upon you once again. Only it's not coming from her corpse any longer, but from everywhere. That's it. Let's move out. Okay, great. So everything's gone tits up. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go commanding voice because I keep being out of range of it. So let's grab that one. And Lore Imperium, let's increase that. The operative attacks an enemy that is full wounds. Attacks deals 10+% perception bonus % more damage to the enemy. That could be quite useful. First attack in combat with any plasma... I don't know the fact, because, you know, you don't know what that's going to be. Equal to int bonus. Otherwise, it's int bonus divided by 2. I quite like that. What accounts can use instead of follow? Meh. Pascal gains int bonus MP in the first round of combat. Every successful melee attack grants Pascal int divided by 2 MP for the next round. Okay, I'm going to go with pinnacle weaponry. And more strength. Let's go with that. Druckas, I'm going to head out, but it's been fun. Thank you very much, Druckas. Abelard seems like the MVP in retinue. He is very good. He's a good boy. Winky Sly rating level 20. Okay. Using a hose decreases veil degradation by int bonus. Kind of want you to be. You're kind of a kill boy. We got contempt. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior, the next person attacks. Meh. Nah. What about like support, defense? What about support? I kind of want something. I want something to help with my move. Enemies adjacent to Psychos have 10% more damage. I mean, considering you're going running around meleeing people. Considering you're running around meleeing people, yeah, why not? Perfect timing. Gains 30% cover penetration. Maybe also permanently gains 50% cover. Interesting, but you're not really shooting at anyone, are you? What are you suggesting we take? Deals an additional plus agility bonus damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. It's not the worst thing. There are no enemies adjacent. You know what? I'm going to get Desolation, I think. Yeah. And we're going to get... Cohesion's not great. I'll tell you what, we'll get Demolition. Okay, I want something which is going to... help with veil degradation. Because I'm going to be honest, summoning demons not super great. Obscured threat, stabilizing factor. The first activate used every turn increases by 2 points less. That seems pretty fucking legit. And do I want to go willpower, intelligence? No, it's suggesting intelligence, so all right. I'll run with it. Okay, what about offensive things? Tenderize. That's not really going to help me do more damage. Enough bullets for everyone. Fortress. When the soldier has full cover against enemy, meh. Unfaltering fire. Rapid fire no longer reduces damage. Sweet. That's the shit we're talking about. Flame weapon expert. That does sound pretty good. Kinda tempted. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get bolt weapon expert. Okay, lots of dead people.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Oh, you did survive. Ricky Lordship, you have to leave the planet. You don't have to tell me twice. Fucking out of here. Could I loot a tank, do you think? Asking for a friend who wants to do a tank. Right, how the fuck? Okay, we'll go that way.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Got a shotgun. Okay, that's fine. Didn't you say there was like a box around here? Maybe it was just him.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
East side. God, I fucking love this game. It's so good. It's just such a good fucking game. It's just it feels. It's so 40k. I love it. Tell you what, let's save, because I'm assuming there's going to be bad guys in the way. Oh yeah. Did you think you had one enemy mine? I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? You vanquished Twilight, you cut down Aurora, but she was only one of us, you hear me? From the depths of the dead stone, from his prison of cold night, he will rise, the hour is nigh. We done pontificating?
What lies beyond?
Trying to escape. Voice of quieting down, then lying low, whispering somewhere in the distance like a draught, sighing through the smallest crack. I suppose I could see it's a bad sign, but it's nice to hear myself thinking it. Yeah, I can imagine. To the western side, to the starport. So I'm gonna go this way.
One step at a time, amidst what an amusing attempt at defiance.
Are you ready to die?
Okay. Oop. That was the wrong button. Ah, fuck.
But an illusion.
Don't stab me. I said don't stab me. That was definitely stabbing me, you bastard. Let's restore 10 wounds to me.
Getting louder.
Oh, no. Do you just kill yourself and summon a plague bearer? Yeah, you did. Well, okay. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's kind of rough. He's got 111 wounds. Are you shitting me? Great. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hit you now. Fuck you! Fucking Idira, such a fucking liability. That needs to be turned to like a 1% chance, because you use so many psychic abilities that being able to summon a fucking okay.
A wicked thought.
Let's do that one. Voice of commands.
A genius at work. Through the smoke and gunfire.
Ow, that was my skin. A-hole.
Predictable downfall.
I needed that. Dick.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, Genty, you're such a fucking liability. Alright, that's not too bad. Great.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, at least you hit that one. Thanks? Heinrich, me old buddy.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Thank you.
Let's see to it.
A good hit. Okay, Abelard.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Yeah, I thought so.
I took care of this one.
Attaboy. Oh, fuck. I was kind of busy dealing with Idira's fuck up. What a fuck up.
Running binaric override.
Gonna summon a plague bearer. Brilliant. Good job. Hat on the fucking back.
What if...
Okay, well, it's something.
I won't
Heal
object
me.
to it.
A wicked thought.
Well, didn't kill him, but it made me feel better.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
But you're on fire, love, alright?
Doubt is for the weak eradicated.
Okay. So, we do have a leader coming this way. Don't, please don't turn into a chaos spawn. It's really fucking inconvenient when people just turn into chaos spawns. Right. It's like just really inconvenient.
Let's see to it. But of course, Captain.
Follow my lead.
You run over here. Then we're going to use
No
Daring Bridge.
matter the cost.
Exactly. Right. That fucker.
Indeed.
It's hammer time. Well, you didn't die, but if you try and move, I'm going to saw your fucking head off.
Activate calculated fury
What
algorithm.
happened to Adira? Head trauma.
One fewer target.
Told you. Oh, there's a fire starting coals down there. Will I be able to see? Yes, I will. Okay, if I go there.
Scheme. Ah! Another one is shattered.
Lasered him. Ah, fuck. I thought I said no turning into Chaos Spawn. I'm fairly sure I definitely said no turning into Chaos Spawn.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
I was very firm about that. I feel like I was very firm about that.
I'll see our foes obliterated.
Oh, god damn it.
I won't object to it.
God damn it. Honestly, you tell people not to turn into Chaos Spawn, what the fucking happens? They turn into Chaos Spawn. Arseholes. Absolute arseholes. You know, what a pile of dicks. How can you parry? Not parry. Fuck off. Right, you. Don't you... Are you praying? Don't stop that. No praying. You dick. Do not turn into a... I'll be so pissed off if you turn into a Chaos Spawn. Don't do it. Be furious. got on you at the moment? You've got exploit. All enemies in operative line of sight. Blah blah blah. Right, fine. So I can do that. Can expose your weakness.
That had better not be intentional.
It wasn't. Definitely not intentional. Did that guy die? I think he did, yeah.
Shattered foes in my wake.
Okay, try not to shoot anyone.
You were marked for demise.
Good job.
Let's see.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Good enough. Right, Agenta. I'm gonna...
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Let's set fire to things. Sure.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
I'm done with this one.
Yeah, because he's dead. Kadira, not helpful. Chaos Spawn, definitely not helpful. God damn.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Visions of death. Okay. There is... that's not Lieutenant Chaos Spawn. I complete bastard. What a dick. Oh, look at me. I'm going to pray and turn into Chaos Spawn. Fucking asshole. How dare you?
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Tell me about it. Right, what happened to you? 15 less willpower and fellowship, intelligence, perception. Okay, well. Well, yes, that'll happen. What now? I'm ignoring you.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
To the starport. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I definitely would prefer to be in orbit right now, I think. Panic in the starport will distress the hallowed machine spirits of the Voidcraft, render them deaf to all litanies of plastication. The shuttles we use for evacuation must be handled with caution. Wow. Oh, I did level up though. It's something. Ballistic skill. Ballistic skill and... I could increase my commerce. What is my commerce? 85. I mean, that's quite high. I'm tempted to say something like toughness. Just, you know what? I'm going to increase my strength. If I want some heavy weapons, I'm going to need to be a big, strong boy. Intelligence would be useful, yes. Intelligence, and we can't get plasma weapon expert because we don't have plasma weapon proficiency. Because we don't have... Oh, because we've already got this feature. I can't have power... Oh, because I've already got it, that's why. Got power weapon expert? Arm penetration. Yeah. You like hitting people, totally understandable. Let's go with more strength and swift movements. You know what? Just having a little bit of extra movement. Definitely not the worst choice. Avalon, he's always going to hit people. That's really not a problem. Unless we just want to go with maybe more strength. Oh, I'm going to go with more strength. Again, I'm tempted. Just go swift. I'm going to go swift movements. Just having that little bit of extra movement would be useful. Your willpower, probably a good idea. And what else do we want to do? Every 6 use for psychic power by the cycle, all enemies gain a stacking -1 power to all characters until the end of combat. That is tempting. Repair of the warps increases momentum by psychic. Okay, that's potential. One less action point. Maybe. Blade of Light. Oh, you don't really do force weapons. Usage of a heroic act by the psychic decreases veil intent by int bonus. That sounds like the kind of shit we want to do. Okay, we've got bolt weapon experts. We've got. Wait, did we get flame? God, it'd be nice to have a search here. So we've got flame weapon proficiency. Flame weapon expert. I do like setting fire to people. We'll go Medicae. Because why not?
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Yes. We've already looted all this stuff, haven't we?
Here we go again.
Uh-oh.
I will take you down.
Of course you will. Okay. You can't see anyone from there.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Because... Okay, now you can see him.
I'll do it.
Do that one. And... that one. And then you can mow him down.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Good job. We've got Revelin Slaughter 203 fired up. When a soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by 1% to the end of combat. Okay, I don't know if I can get you any closer. Move this way. Yeah, you're right there for a minute. Oh, a sharpshooter.
Oh, the storm approaches!
Oh, they've got 2 sharpshooters. Well, that sucks. What's that? 95% chance.
Thought.
Magenta.
A genius at work.
Please remove these ruffians.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Well, that wasn't very good, was it?
I will endure.
Advancing.
I'm just going to advance right across there. It's going to suck balls. 31% chance, 19% chance. Ah, go for it. Nice.
High momentum.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay, well that seems to be explosives.
At your beck and call.
Oh crap, there's more there as well. I can probably see... Can I see them on the ground? No. Okay, I'm going to have to go around that.
We'll rule the stars themselves. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I'm gonna be honest, Abelard. I don't really think you can be hurt. You just don't really give a shit, do you?
Indeed. I took care of this one.
That's why we love you, Abelard, because you're just a fucking monster.
Victory is reduced to dust.
The Emperor is on our side.
Ooh, an ambush. This is very much, call an ambulance, but not for me.
I refuse. Rejoice in battle! I will not.
Adira, do you want to go around this way? These is orc snipers. Well, true. Dodged.
War is my muse.
I'm just going to wait until Abelard can kill this guy.
I will do my part. Took care of this one.
Yep, that you did. Okay, Adira, come over here.
Sins hidden in the heart
you
turn all to decay. I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
Knowledge is eternal.
The Emperor favors me today.
Hey, what's that?
I better myself through my service.
Thank you for all your shit.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
What is
Yep,
that?
I've often said that.
How intriguing.
God, they really want their fucking
Duty
landmines all over the
prevails.
place. I love the fact that Abelard just walked through it.
The Emperor favors
Got a
me
minefield!
today.
They won't be able to get through this! Just one man with a chainsaw walks through it.
There
Fuck!
will be no peace in my wake.
Oh, is there anything to pick up here? Oh, hello. There's something over there.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Guard? Are you good guard? Bad guard? Where's the goods? Oh. Hello? Plasma gun. Now we're fucking talking. You can use plasma guns, can't you? Neat.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Okay, let's save that. Hello? I'm not an expert in ambush tactics, but usually you should wait until the enemy is in optimal weapons range to start your ambush. This was like two parties bumbling into each other. Yeah. The stench of Faisaline and blood blankets the starport. Echoes at shouts and gunfire drift over the landing pad. The shards of plexiglass crunch underfoot. You recognise Sergeant Malagar amid the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the sergeant who greeted you upon your arrival in Rykad Minoris. The sergeant's chest is fitted with a sturdy-looking flak vest bearing the insignia customary among your troops. One of the enforcers you sent must have given it to Malagar as a gift. A group of bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Malagar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognise them as the governor of the planet and the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight and many bear wounds left by bayonets. Where are the people who were sent to assist you from my ship? They already went back to the ship, sir. Malagar is trying to sound respectful, but his voice is vibrating like a taunt string. Good people, your soldiers, they helped us out, unlike this carrion, who looks back at the nobles. Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us, and now they want to... Things got rough, they want to go... They thought they could scarper and leave us here to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our back survived for him, and after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grok shit? Malagar's stun button hits the governor in the chest, causing the adornments of the governor's uniform to jingle in unison. Adira flinches and starts babbling desperately. No, 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 don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. The governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. His body falls limp to the side, his remaining eye staring upward. The chorus of nobles scream, drowned out with the sergeant's spiteful whisper, "Enough! You said your piece." Albard looks at the governor's body, his brow furrowed. Madness, punishable by death. No, we don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle now. Look at yourself, servant of the God Emperor. Whom do you serve? Humanity or its foes? How dare you speak of justice when kindred blood on your hands? Lower your weapons if you value your soul. Malagar raises his gun at you, only to immediately lower it. His hands are shaking. Shame and despair are showing through his mask of bloodlust. But crying out loud, your lordship, sir, how could you say such a thing? A dull thud comes from deep within the starport. Heavy footsteps shake the rockcrete, raising unpleasant tremor in your bones.
You thought you had killed Aurora, false believers. Tremble, for I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn, and die!
Another annoyance.
Death to the false emperor.
Okay, good times. Chaos Space Marine, lovely. Okay, I guess that'll do. Uh-oh.
I won't die here.
Ow, motherfucker.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous
Well, time for some
fury.
payback. I mean, that wasn't bad. Felt like it could have been better. Oh no. Uh-oh. Please don't shoot me. Oh, thank God. Okay, sworn enemy. Yes. Reckless strike. Yes. If we charge, that removes your movement points.
It will be done.
Nice.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Good hits.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Brace for impact, because yeah, he's gonna sting. Oh, good friends. Kind of a bit busy here, guys. Adira, would you mind? Please don't summon a demon. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to increase your dodge. And I'm going to analyze the enemy.
Of course.
And we're going to weaken him, because I bet his armor is through the fucking roof. His armor's 38%, yeah. I mean, the fact he's got shit tons of health as well doesn't help.
Anything else?
Let's give you iron arm as well. Okay, Pascal, we are going to do this. What does this do? Reduce damage dealt from the target attack by 30% for 1 round. Yes. Okay, what is going to be best? Do we want to hit him with the thing or shoot him? Probably hit him with the thing, I guess.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Well, that's what I thought.
Combat is an equation. Your life is
32 big ones. Right, Heinrich. You've got strength. We can do this on everyone. Give everyone a little bit of extra doobry. Could heal you.
Let's see to it.
Okay, let's move you in. Let's hit you.
Go.
Lovely. Okay, we've got several problems here. One of which is the fact we've got a sniper currently trying to shoot us. Okay, that should help. Voice of command. Abelard.
What if?
Oh, it takes two, doesn't it? Fuck. Tell you what, do that one.
Let's see.
Right here. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we've got the motherfucker surrounded. So, let's kill these guys, because I'm actually feeling pretty good about taking him out, and plus, we can't really shoot him, he's currently surrounded by all of our boys.
This is unacceptable.
Not enough ammo.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Now we've got enough ammo.
Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Please don't shoot me. Fucking idiot. Okay, let's make you a sworn enemy. Reckless strike. We will do this to give us a little bit of extra stuff, and then we'll hit you.
Target well struck.
68 damage, Abelard, you fucking lunatic! Holy shit! Please don't stab me. Ow!
Again, and see what happens.
I'm like 90% sure I said don't stab me. Not definitely do stab me. Adira, can you come over here and then shank this fucker?
Was that you?
Oh.
Or...
You know what? That's fine.
Vulnerability analysis successful.
Eat shit. Abelard is right.
High momentum.
Just fucking die.
I won't object.
And the truth will not falter.
Noted.
Of course, Lord Kevin. I feel the power surging. Your reckoning is due.
Okay, let's kill
I
you.
won't object. I'm done with this one.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I well. Okay, it's just
I need a foothold.
right. Can you just fuck off?
Pain
Ow!
soothes my soul.
You stabbed me in my back.
Dreams within
My
skin.
delicate, noble back. Okay, he's almost dead. Wish I could order myself to do something. Hey, you! Do this.
What? Ha! No! A
Doesn't work.
wicked thought.
Okay, you scream in his face. Good job.
High momentum.
Guided by faith.
Can you spot him? I don't think so. I think he's too far away.
Die! Die! Die!
No!
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Heinrich got fucking iced. I will avenge you.
High momentum.
You're avenged.
They will see. Oh, yes.
What do you got?
They
Heavy bolter.
all will see.
Yes, that's what we want. That's what we want, baby. Gem of Dark Vitality. What's this? Life draining sword. Oh, that's natty. We'll take all of that. We're alive, Lord Captain. We're alive.
Patience? My nerves afraid.
I mean, Abelard just fucked up a Chaos Space Marine. Almost one-handed. Rebel Sniper Light. Ooh, that's pretty fucking good. That's actually... Is that really powerful? 18 to 25. Holy shit. Range is 15. It's slightly less range than long las. But it's got more. It's basically just better. Life draining sword is heretical. I could give that to you. I guess that's fine. What does this do? Visions of death. Gains visions of the ability zone. Yeah, but what does it do? Guess I can equip it and find out. Okay, well we can do that. Mesh vest. Plus 5 against ranged attacks. It's only 10%. 10% more armor. Yeah, I don't know. Not convinced.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Okay, well, let's level up. What do we got? Finest hour gets more bonuses. During the extra turn, the target deals plus damage. Okay, so we've already got the 18 temporary wounds. The effects of voice of command. Ooh. That seems pretty fucking legit. Until the target cannot move, the target's MP is reduced by 3. Meh. Cripples the enemy, reducing their weapon. And, I mean, that sounds quite nice. Provides an attack of opportunity. Tell you what, let's... Oh, you've already got that one. Let's grab that one. Got an additional 10 movement points. So into combat. The warrior gains 4 MP for each kill and may use the MP after attacking or using abilities. I quite like that. That works for me. Sure. Until the soldiers in the turn they gain 4 MP and their attacks do not spend MP. Interesting. So into combat, all the soldiers' attacks are 20% harder to dodge. Each of the area attacks deal additional damage equal to the number of attacked targets. I'm going to take that one. Right. Job done. Looks like good-o. Right. Time to head home. Whew. Just like how Abelard took out a quarter of a Chaos Astartes health in one hit. Just fucked him up. Abelard is best boy, let's be honest. Although I ordered him to do it, so really, am I the hero? Yes, I am. Thanks to the Emperor you are alive, your lordship. We are almost gratified by your turn. The crew is full of zeal to carry orders you may have. For anything else, I'll hear an account of what happened to the system's sun. The Voxmaster falters. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun, black creations of inhuman make. Amalgamums of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star and then... My apologies, but I struggled to find what the words would describe the terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. The interrogator closes his eyes and grimaces. Drukhari. You see Abelard's expression change as if a shadow has suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temples warily. As if we didn't have enough troubles on our hands already. The Xenos, enemies of humanity? A breed of Aldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The designs of their ships match the description provided by the Voxmaster. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect. Many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of the sun is one example of what they are capable of. The Xenos in league with the Aurora's cultists. We can rule out that possibility. The Drukhari would never ally themselves with the archenemy's worshippers. If I had to name one thing that humanity and these Xenos have in common, it would be sharing a loathing for warp corruption. Heinrichs glances around. The situation calls for immediate action. Lord Monstra Abundant, we continue this conversation later if you so wish, but right now, he gestures to a deck teeming with tumultuous activity. I believe you should assume command. What is the situation on board? The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seer. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. Pascal's voice buzzes anxiously from his vox. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnissiah grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. Why do you not send a shuttle to the planet for me? I do apologise, your lordship. We were unable to receive a request for evacuation. The Voxling was overrun with vile interference, screams, blasphemous hymns, and other equally sinister noises. Any who listened to the interference for a protracted period lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad, monitoring the Voxcaster in hope of hearing your voice. Each one of them waited in vain. What is happening on the planet now? Araga's operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the arch-enemy's power at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our Vox operators, there is basically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous Final Dawn cult en masse and assembling in prayer circles. Do we have any hope of retaking the planet? I fear that Rykad Minoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who may not have succumbed to heresy and are worthy of rescue. Besides a small number of our own shuttles, we also have the shuttles salvaged from the starport. The dark eyes of the Sister of Battle flashes. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky, away from the corruption and death. We must do as she did, direct all our efforts to saving the people who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the Holy Relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the Electro priests who guard and tend to it. Abelard furrows his brow. Every moment we spend in proximity to the dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Rykad Minoris. The von Valentius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so elemental though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. Heinrich's eyes, like two deep dark pools, are resolutely fixed on you. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge towards death, the finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that had surrendered the servants of the arch-enemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving their souls to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping the process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro-Peace Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reaction will follow and the world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and will save Rykad Minoris from becoming an outpost of the arch-enemy. Whatever you choose for the world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from orbit. As I do, I see the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get out of here while we still can. Set an optimal course and carry out an orbital strike on the Electro-Priest Monastery. Rykad Minoris must fall. Yes, Lord Captain. I will immediately inform the navigation and artillery decks from the impending manoeuvre. The right choice, Lord Captain. My sacred exterminatus has cleansed the veil of corruption. The bridge is in upheaval, the technomat's prayers mix together in senous cacophony, while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred nugents from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all of the tumult stands Pascal with the data slate clutched in his hand, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him. Magos, why don't you assume control of the technomat? Surely their contribution will speed things up. They would only be a hindrance. I'm searching for the way to rectify the error, Pascal is mustering without taking his eyes off the data slate. There is a certain anxiousness to the way he moves his mechadendrites. Pascal, this is now your ship and your temple. Start acting like it, you blasted cog. Pascal shoots you a look of fierce pride and says with gravity, you are right, this is my temple. His vox booms with power. Tech comrades, heed my instruction. The mayhem immediately subsides and the crew's actions fall into indiscernible logic. The Omnissiah's servants start working in sync and the binaric clamour becomes a symphony of reports which the Magos coordinates with like a skillful conductor. Now make this rebellious lump of metal take us out of here. Your Lordship, I will not tolerate such disrespect towards the machine spirit in my sanctum, no matter how dire the circumstances may be. The prayers of the tech priests surrounding the cogitator almost drown out the sounds of the bustling bridge behind you. Pascal, pouring intently over the data slate in his hands, extends a mechadendrite towards you. Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain. First explain what we are doing. I studied the data and discovered a machine node that was damaged as a result of the heretic sabotage. The functioning of the warp sextant was tampered with, and the ship's spirit, aggrieved by this violation of the right of operation, is now objecting its calculations. I sought a way to rectify this error, and we have concluded that your participation is necessary to do so. The cogitator system of the temple and the Omnissiah are subordinate to the shell whose repository serves the machine we see before us. A machine created for your predecessor, and one that uses biological signatures of dynastic blood in its computations. The spirits would recognize the ship's master and submit to his will. Should. Pascal speaks the final word with a slight tremor in his synthesized voice. That should sounded less than reassuring. Lord Captain, comes the crackle of Pascal's voice, part beleaguered sigh and part interference. I am still poorly acquainted with this void ship. The acolytes here have adopted their own customs for conversing with machine spirits. They do not know me, they express themselves in little-known dialect of technolingua. I will trust the Omnissiah that my analysis of the data is correct. It means we have a chance of appeasing this machine spirit. Step up to the cogitator. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind. The typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Along the numerous controls you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same as at the gate of the warrant chamber. Pascal's voice becomes imbued with imperious force. Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the intense instrumentation of the liturgy of the machine spirit's propitiation. Senior technomats, recite the prayers to generate a current data report. Operations will be marked with the campanological protocol. Omnissiah rejoice. I must inform you that for the purpose of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its data smith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch, the volume of aggregated calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must admit this procedure. Pascal looks down at the data slate in his hands. A minor deviation from the right of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit. Listen, can't you do all this without me? I'm no servant of the Omnissiah after all. This statement is true. In another temple of the Omnissiah, only his servant would be able to propagate the machine spirit. However, the architects of the vessel's infrastructure made unsanctioned changes to the standard structure of the cogitator's network. Displeasure creeps into Pascal's voice. To equip the bridge with a machine that would permit its use by lay people with significant biological signature, members of House von Valentius. What must I do? Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitator guardian, the cyber gargoyle, which will assign to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as a key to the data core where the machine spirit dwells. To it, we will offer our prayers that we may bypass the protective protocol for the defective communication connections and launch the warp sextant. Yay! The law of the Omnissiah knows no exceptions. God, I wish they'd had more fucking voice in this. The voice actors demand more work. The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions, so in this ritual I remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit, in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, we may receive his blessing. Place your hand in the cyber gargoyle's mouth. The metal jaws clamp down in your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal sheath and releasing the warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image on the vid screen before you changes. Connecting. By my authority, I revoke the inviolable protocol of the warp engine. That'll do it. One of the cogitator's vid screens turns red. Pascal sees this and raises his hand, signaling to the rest of the tech priest, then withdraws a connector from his sleeve and connects it to the machine. Servants of the Omnisire, make now the offering of the cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit, so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnisire have mercy on our souls. In meek solemnity, the Acolytes offer up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine, one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred units, Pascal inserts them into the cogitator slot. Your head begins to spin from the holy sensor's foul-smelling clouds of smoke, and from the loss of blood that the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you, and the world swims before your eyes. Let the mechanism awaken in renewed purity. Pascal enters a sequence of command, then raises his head, watching the vid screen. Suddenly he stops dead. No. His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His mechadendrites, clicking their pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vid screen fills with strings of symbols, completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to the Magos. So did I get that right? They invented machines with attitude and now worship them. Did AI take over? No. AI, they're not. It's not AI. It's completely fucking different. Because AI is banned. And anything that looks like AI would be bad. So machine spirits are definitely not AI. They're different. Is everything alright, Magos? After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flames and gives off foul-smelling smoke. Around you, the Omnisire servants break off from their prayers and someone bursts into frantic bleeding. Pascal mournfully grates out. The massive errors in the warp sexton's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with emotive force. We are trapped. A moment later, the Magos continues uncertainly. Perhaps an alternative Ryzen protocol, or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils. The tech priest bends over the cogitator, but something in his pose and movements reveals his desperation. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static image changes. Pascal is too engrossed in the ritual to notice. Read the information on the vid screen. Input. Nom OS stab true. Nom stab false. Machine spirit, can you hear me? The cogitator servant creaks quietly in its joints, a sound that is drowned out with the binaric hymns and tapping of rune commands. Injury, rescue query. Useless pile of scrap. The rogue trader commands you. Rid us of your malady and submit to my will. Your lordship, addressing the machine spirit in such a brisk manner is categorically unacceptable, even in a critical situation as such as we are now. Pascal's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screen begin to stabilize one after another. The strings frenetically gallop across the green background and are replaced with stable images or regular updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. The tech piece box crackles in shock, but his reports are clicked and clinical as ever. Registering. Warp sexton active. Registering. Data stream stabilizing. Registering. 0 data errors found. Reporting. The warp engine is ready for translation. After a pause, Pascal adds, I'm also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of all its functions and in defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain Ravor here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and raring to go. We're ready to begin translation to warp, your lordship. What just happened? I hypothesized the ship spirit heard our prayers and intervened. It summoned the power of the Omnisire to do something beyond my comprehension. I know little of the Omnisire's sacred machines, but what I saw on the screen looks strange. A non-standard output of information lost in the data cores. Servitors used as data conduits are not always fully lobotomized. Fragments of their thoughts can appear even in pure code. Pascal falls silent, immersed in thought. Lord Captain speaking. I give the order to commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to ascend the captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. Bye, Naffy. am loving Road Trader. It's true. It's so good. Storm seems to be killing it as well. Oh really? Oh, I need to keep playing that again. I really enjoyed it. The Von Valencia's flagship made its way out.
The Von Valencia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void shift plunged deeper into the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Auxilio informs me that we've reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Verbundius system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are waiting your permission to begin the process. The Verbundius system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Cronus Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and to allow the servants of the Omnicide to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the dock. The present rituals take some time, which our astropathic choir were used to establish connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Dragnonus, Janus, and Kiava Gamma. Master Zachary Wise has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Football has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valencius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, "Apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible." Footfall, a place with filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hymondius Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Lord Monster Abundant. I will be leaving your void ship when you arrive in Footfall, Lord Monster Abundant. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. It's just Age of Wonders 4 a bit, and I'm asking, will you recommend the games and something? I really like Age of Wonders 4 is great. Replayability and depth. Yeah, it's got a lot of both, to be honest. You can basically set up random maps with different parameters, so you can go, I want to play against this many AI, it's going to be a forest realm, it's going to be filled with, I don't know, demons or something, and then it sets that up and randomly generated. It's generally really good. And there's loads of spells, there's different paths you can take. It's just a really, really good game. Definitely suggest you get it. Your Lordship, young Evervain Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Evervain swears he will not forget his debt to you. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection the unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Lord Monster Abundant von Valencius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can activate the data from the captain's cogitator provided that he possesses the decryption key. Detect a hint of something resembling curiosity in Bacal's mechanical voice. I recommend it myself. You can build your own races, random maps. Yeah, it's really, really good. Are you leaving us, Heinrich? The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I'd be transported to Football and no further. I dare not ask to take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Lord Monster Abundant. Finally, my benevolence and patience were both about to run out. Heinrich's cold and piercing gaze does not betray any emotion, and neither does his dry smile. In that case, I hope they last long enough to get me to footfall. Agenta, who is the Reverend Hieronymus and who wants to talk to me? He is the head of the Drusian mission in Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on a voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the Von Valentius dynasty. If you wish to have me on board, I will request that we meet with the Reverend. Vigdis, tell me about the system we're arriving in. Verbundius is valuable due to its close proximity to the Maw, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchants, privateers, and rogue traders traversing the Cronus Expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station, which is off limits to outsiders. Altar Temple Calexis X-17. I had the honour of tending to this shrine for a few thousand cycles. I suggest you abstain from visiting it, as most tech comrades at the station are engaged in meditative calculations and should not be interrupted. What do I need to know about Footfall? It's the largest port and trading capital of the Cronus Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow you to inspect and repair void ship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Cronus Expanse Communication Nexus. Not to mention pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to a dozen gangs, groups, and factions in the Cronus Expanse. The Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The fringes of humanity's domain rarely resemble its central worlds, but so long as Footfall serves the God Emperor, insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium. Although I've heard that the ties it sends are underwhelming, to say the least. Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods that could be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrants they bear. Footfall is just a brief stop. What next? As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key world to protectorate, the time will come for your Magnate Assessio, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of the rogue trader. It is mostly a formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the warrant, and yet it is a major milestone in your personal history, the moment your name graces the list of the heads of the Von Valentius dynasty. We are looking forward to that day, Lord Captain. Abelard, do you know anything about the Liege of Footfall? Vladaeum Tokara, a very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversion of blasphemy. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Liege Tokara is the appointee of the Casablanca mission, the largest robber baron crime syndicate in the Calaxis system. They specialise in cold trade, the buying and selling of all kinds of Xenos rubbish. Footfall was previously run by a liege who did business with several criminal factions at once, but he suffered an accident. The reins of power were picked up by Vladaeum Tokara, whose appointments benefit not only the Casablanca but also their most powerful ally in the Cronus Expanse, rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. Vladaeum is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not raise this high in the Casablancan hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader. You stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has seen cases where the Casablanca barons cross swords with the rogue traders and emerge victorious. Do not forget that and remain vigilant. Casablanca, vile tech thieves. Pascal's Vox barks out the last word like profanity. Why does the Liege want to see me so badly? Not you personally. He wishes to meet with the rogue trader of the Von Valentius dynasty. Tokara does not know about Lady Theodora's death and is simply seeking an audience with all that power that may be. My gut is telling me that something must be wrong on Footfall if our astropaths manage to read such strong emotion in such an anodyne message. We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall astropathic choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately. Tell the Lady Navigator I give her leave to make translation from the warp into real space. Vigdis begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift to real space, and measured chanting fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew. Vigdis turns to you again. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Liege Tokara will be informed. It is required so we can use a dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there still is the matter of announcing your arrival. You can arrive from the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or you can choose to visit incognito. I will arrive officially as a rogue trader. It will be done, Lord Captain. Victus bows again. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. Boom. Okay. Right, I can't equip that. Oh, it needs to be a heretical follower. Really? It's just a heavy bolter. I mean, I know it was used by a Chaos Space Marine, but, you know, how bad can that be? Fine. I'll sort that out later. Some Fellowship of the Void. Right. And our profit factor is currently 18. I don't know what mercenary recruitment is, but sure. I wish it actually... because I know those other is from doing missions in the preview, but it doesn't actually say what other is, which is a bit of a shame, but still. I quite like the profit factor. Basically, it means if you have the correct profit factor, you can just take items from shops, because you're a fucking rogue trader. You're so rich that you can afford, you know, a bolter. That's not the issue. So you can just take it. So we've got a flamer equipped yet? Of course. Agenta has a bolter equipped. No, bolter, not bolter, flamer. Yeah, she likes hipfire things. What was I looking at? Oh, this. So I've got... okay. So I'm no iconoclast. I'm a little bit dogmatic. A teensy bit heretical. Just a teensy bit. Just a wee little bit heretical. Release the pirate prisoners, heretical +3. So I think you can get all of them up until level 3, at which point it locks it to that level. It's weird that there's like 2, so you can be fanatic, which is iconoclast or heretical, or you can be Puritan, which is dogmatic, but there's no... it'd be interesting if there's like a 4th one. I don't know what they do though. Oh well, no biggie. No biggie. Right, on that bombshell, I'm going to end the stream there and go to bed. So we're in the second system. We're in the Furibindus. We're in the fur system, the furry system. Can I just... okay. Good. No, I can't. Fuck! Lord Captain, Ravel's voice over the Vox sounds weary rather than annoyed. I'm getting reports of several ships moving towards us. Judging by the fact they're not responding to our hails and telemetry shows a trail of macro batteries, they're not here for a chinwag. Ready to issue orders, prepare for battle at your command. Where did they come from? Why haven't we noticed them before? The rubbish of Furibundus. I'm not talking about these wrecks that are about to open fire. I mean the remains of meteorites, gas clouds, refuse from the shipyards. It's all bundled together and smaller ships hide behind it to harass ships as they emerge from warp. Could this be the work of Kunrad Voigtvir? Silence of the Vox lasts for several seconds. It's possible. Could have hired some scum, or maybe it's just a pirate who saw the state of a ship and decided to push his luck. On my orders, all stations get ready for void combats. Fuck. Should have just saved, but no, I had to go to the system map. This is our space combat tutorial, isn't it?
Mighty machine spirit, lend us a modicum of thy power.
Yeah, okay. We could ram them.
Drown them in the void.
Yeah. Okay.
The destination is known.
Yeah, I know. Well, I kind of know.
Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song.
Blah, 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 blah. Music go down. Another one.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
Can I? Okay.
Set course.
No, I should have gone the other side.
Master, if you please. The destination is known.
Nearest top here, so guarantee at 5. Can we do that? Kaboom! Suck it! You're being a little shit, aren't you? I can...
Commence torpedo launch! Sail upon the seas of void!
Can launch torpedoes. Okay, I could... Not gonna hit me, are you? No, good. Good!
The destination is known.
That is good. I like watching you set fire to things. I like setting fire to things.
Set course!
I too like setting fire to
Unleash
things.
our fury!
Okay. That's fine. Guess you don't want to be torpedoed. Well, tough shit. You can detonate, right? Detonate! Suck a dick! If I...
Sail
right.
upon the seas of
If
void!
I go that way, I can shoot you.
Initiate macro cannon barrage!
There we go. Battle is over. Repairing your ship. Right, fine. Good to know. Thanks for the update. I quite like the ship combat. It's fine. And you can even like upgrade stuff. It's quite fun. Good. Right. Let's save that there. within the Verbundus system, whatever the fuck that is, and we can go towards Footfall. This will open. This is like the second act, and it opens up. So basically, you get an entire fucking sector to explore, loads of different systems. And I played this in the alpha, and I went to one. I didn't get very far in it because I didn't. But I got to one system where you basically had an Event Horizon type ship to explore, like a derelict, and it was just chaos bollocks all over the place and creepy shit. It's really good. And if there's more stuff like that scattered around, then Act 2 is going to be fucking amazing. But that, I have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you